Today we will be discussing some of the recent news surrounding Hyliion stock. Make sure to give us a like, and subscribe to the channel for more stock updates like today. Also, Webull is giving 2 free stocks valued all the way up to $1,600 only after you deposit $100 on the platform. Use the link down in the description to help support the channel, and now let's begin with our video. The Hyliion reverse merger is big news in the SPAC world. Through the business combination, Hyliion, founded in 2015, will receive approximately $560 million in proceeds to drive development and the commercialization of its Shll in the ERX. There have been more than 100 SPAC IPOs this year, generating about $42 billion in proceeds. These SPAC are referred to as blank check companies. They are started by venture capitalists looking to profit from emerging industries. Many SPAC investments have gone toward electric vehicle companies this year. Diamond Peak Holdings has more than doubled since its IPO, from $10 to $26. Nikola also went public through a SPAC called VectoIQ. Nikola hasn't performed as well as other electric vehicle SPACs, despite significantly more hype. Nikola stock fell from $73 to $19 after rumors of fraud by CEO Trevor Milton. Disruptive companies don't necessarily need disruptive personalities at the forefront. Hyliion CEO Thomas Healy is described as the direct opposite of Trevor Milton personality-wise. He is a 28-year-old billionaire, known for his low-key demeanor, and has also become the youngest CEO ever for a public company. Healy said, "Our strategy is to build Class A electrified drivetrains, not to create buzz around the stock. That's only an added benefit to a business model that blows the rest of the electric vehicle industry out of the water." This is taking a direct jab at Nikola, whose CEO was just hyping up the stock but not actually delivering a product that was disrupting the EV space. At the time of this recording, Hyliion stock is down more than 10%. This is largely due to the negative news with Nikola, negative stimulus news, and investors panic selling. Hyliion doesn't need to rely on overly sensationalized news headlines in the mainstream media to drive up the stock price. The fundamentals of the company is what is most important, and Thomas believes this to be the case. Hyliion doesn't provide the truck itself, but its products power the truck, and they have been doing a better job than their competition. Hyliion's products include a hybrid electric axle, fully electric powertrain, and the Hypertruck Electric Range Extender or ERX. Fully loaded at 80,000 pounds, the Hypertruck ERX can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 20 seconds. Fleet demonstration vehicles with the ERX will ship in 2021, with volume production scheduled in 2022. The ERX is designed for a range of 1,000 miles in between refueling with natural gas at a network of about 700 existing public stations. Demand for its earlier hybrid electric axle is building, and its partnership with Dana Incorporated, a Tier 1 supplier, is expanding. According to Statista, the U.S. Class 8 market is dominated by Freightliner, holding a market share of about 36.5% in December 2019. Customers in the U.S. bought more than 276,000 heavy-duty trucks in 2019. Hyliion is after this huge market with its lower carbon emissions and lower cost of ownership solution. Hyliion's solutions were specifically developed to utilize existing infrastructure in an effort to support rapid technology deployment. Hyliion uses renewable natural gas instead of hydrogen to make electricity. Compared to several other electric vehicle companies, this will allow them to tap into a much more accessible source of energy. The company wants to replace diesel engines in all heavy-duty trucks. That means this is an opportunity to invest higher up in the supply chain. Vince Cubbage said there is currently no opportunity to capture hydrogen and use it for energy, although it has been a very highly anticipated technology in recent years. Renewable natural gas is more plentiful than hydrogen. It's zero emission, not a fossil fuel, and it's going to sell like hotcakes to truck companies around the country. It's already doing so right now, compared to Nikola and others. Hyliion actually has sales, and Nikola doesn't. Hyliion already has a pre-order of 1,000 of its new fully electric drivetrains from one of the largest logistics companies in the world, Agility. These relationships with these companies will go a long way and will allow for Hyliion to have stable growth over time. Cities around the world are adopting new emissions laws, if not restrictions, then tax exemptions to encourage lower emissions. The most blatant move toward lower emissions in the United States took place recently in California. The state has begun a phasing out of sales of gas-powered cars by 2035. This will probably be one of the first of many moves that we will see in the coming years for a push to lower emissions. Hyliion seeks to meet the primary needs of truck fleets in America. They achieve that by saving the fleets on costs and lowering emissions, without sacrificing efficient hauling. For Hylion's powertrain, when going uphill there is less fuel consumption, and when going downhill it is generating 100% more than it would without using the powertrain solution. With these strong fundamentals in the stock, it would be worthwhile to invest long-term in Hyliion stock, and buy while it is still at the beginning of the curve of growth. Make sure to give us a like, and subscribe to the channel for more stock updates like today. Also, Webull is giving 2 free stocks valued all the way up to $1,600, only after you deposit $100 on the platform. Use the link down in the description to help support the channel, and we will see you in the next video.